Maybe you're wondering why it's so dark in here. Because we live off-grid. What do you fucking think? Sun's going down. Or actually, I'm just too cheap to buy more lights for my shop. It's getting cold out. And we're starting to fucking cut out on it. Fluorescence. Where's the good old incandescent bulb? Shovel that coal, motherfucker. Not gonna help out. So let's see. What we're gonna accomplish this week, ladies. We got front brakes, bleed brakes, Misty Wednesdays. Everybody loves them. And then responsible adulting Thursday. Oh, we got it timed. Get it the fuck out. And then David showed up, the owner of the Jeep, Leah's brother. He's a pipe fitter by trade, and he wanted to add a few pieces to it to stiffen the cage up and make it safe for whatever reason. I don't know. But he made a lot of passes with that 60-10, and well, honestly, he just started making the group feel uncomfortable and self-conscious about their stuff. I'm gonna ask him not to come back if he keeps that shit up. What do y'all think? Come on, pitch in.
So I took it for a test drive to show me. So yeah. My wheel's held too.
Just gonna have to work on her parking though.
Just a pinch.
Get rolling, pop the clutch. Ignition on, all that good shit. Hit the starter button when she's doing it too.
But that there's another way we discourage clientele from bringing stuff to the shop. By getting liquored up and trashing it. Occasionally.
So we finally got this here piece of shit fixed, flywheel on it, some sort of brakes, and crap like that. And it'll go out of my shop now and never return. I'm so grateful. My hooker lights.
Okay, so now we're starting out our question and answer part of the show. And who's written in one of them questionnaire thingies?
So our first question is from Ron Shaw, and he wants to know what other upgrades we plan to do to Mortis in the future.
The most obvious one that we get hit on all the goddamn time. Not install a ladder to get in and out of it, but lockers to get it stuck deeper in places more unfit for skidders to retrieve me from. If I can come across a set of lockers, say in a used skidder or some shit like that, or just a scrap, or if they were to appear magically under the Christmas tree, I'd be so happy with that. But lockers will be one of the upgrades.
Our next question comes from Paul Brubaker, and Paul wants to know about the drive shafts we make, and if we have any low buck hints for keeping them straight when we weld them, or if we send them out to a shop to have them welded and balanced.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times, but you know, I think we've been through well, I've been through a couple of dozen. She's been through about a dozen in hers, so that's not within our budget. So then we went to cobbling them, and the basic rule of thumb on the driveline is cut it as square as you can and keep it clocked so that your yokes are still lined up, and tap it back together and hope for the best and do better next time. Really, there ain't a whole lot to it. Just get out and fuck with it a little bit. Most of the components are easy to deal with. Skinny wheel and a little bitty wire feed. That's it. My lathe will not allow me to pass a 3-inch driveline through the chuck, so most of my shit's just kind of done right here in the floor, and that age-old technique of eyeballing it. That looks good to me. Weld it.
And none of the shit that we're building it for is going to run highway speed, so little vibration, we don't really care.
Yeah. You don't even notice that over the knocking in the engine and shit like that. So.
And our next question is from Alex Lacey over in the UK, number 3000. Thank you, Alex. You want us to crush a Prius on New Year's Eve or Christmas as a celebration? We don't happen to have an extra Prius laying around, but if you'd like to donate us a Prius, we would be happy to crush it for you.
We'll see what we can fire up and run over
Get it across the border.
Yeah, get it shipping now. It's slow this time of year.
Yeah. We'll have to come up with something to run over though, because I haven't got to drive Mortis in like weeks. You got the steering wheel fixed.
Back on.
Had that other drive line back in it. I should tear some shit up, shouldn't I? Yeah.
And our last question today is from Logan Roth, and he wants to know if we're rocking out to any clutch in the shop. And we were not, because honestly, I'd never heard of clutch before, but we're going to get us some, so thanks for the tip.
Yep, sounded cool. We watched a couple other vids, and pretty good shit. So that there shall be in the background, along with the generator in the future. Well, that's the end of this episode. Don't forget to tune in next Monday for another edition of the Shifty Shop and the shit we've been cobbling. Alright. Any more serious stuff to handle? Nope. Okay, let's get fucked up. Do every week. I mean, my liver can't take much of this. It's hours of filming. By the time I'm done, I'm so blacked out drunk, I don't even remember where I parked my Jeep. Okay, without protection.
Or your brother's Jeep.
And actually, that was her all 3 times.
Yeah.
I think it's usually because we're too fucked up to drive, so she's gonna do it.
Somebody sober-ish.
Ish. Heavy on the ish.
Again, I would like to thank the Wild Turkey Distillery and all the people working there. Doing a fine job, and have a happy holiday. Good sterile drinking fluids, filter all my air. You know, Earth's a great place to live as long as you don't drink the water, eat the food, and breathe the air.
The bordello is quiet today, though.
Oh, yes. We do have a small bird or a squirrel bordello in the ceiling. And oftentimes we find ourselves in here like Reno 911 with a shotgun just... Gonna get Dick Cheney to come over and give me a hand. I got a little nervous. Just goes to prove that a 28 gauge will not penetrate the scales on a lawyer. Yeah, we're gonna have to just cut this shit off now.
Yeah.
Dead air. People wonder how I got that way. Snake venom. Lots of snake venom. We'll find Johnny Fever and get him spinning us another record. Woo!